So another Pantheon deck. Shoutouts to my friend Dave for suggesting this champion combination. So after he said that, I was like, oh man, I gotta build that deck. Riven's one of my favorite champions. Pantheon was already feeling really sweet in that previous build, so this is the one I threw together for this one. So we jammed all the faded cards that we could. We jammed all the reforged cards in the same deck when we have a bunch of things that target to get value. This is kind of a cutesy inclusion. I don't know how good that's going to be, but you know, a little bit of reach, another way to trigger our stuff. Brothers Bond seems like it would be very good. We're continuing to try out, you know, this split of Shield Vault. We stand together, bashing to protect our big key threats, overwhelming threats. Not running Zenith Blade in this deck because Riven and the Blade Fragments and then the Reforged Blade of the Exile provide us with plenty of ways to overwhelm, so we don't need that. Ruin Reckoner is just was a really good card in the Akshan Riven deck that we had played several seasons ago at this point, and it's just yet another targeting thing that can let us punch through. But I mean, after we have a leveled Pantheon on the field, getting him to attack a second time with his overwhelm and big scary keyword seems like it could be good. So jump into some games and see how we do with this one. Hello? Game? I think our game blew up. I'm gonna give it like another 20 seconds, and if it's still not doing something after that time, we're going to restart. Hey, look at that. Woo, we won our first game with this deck. So after a long and exhaustive battle, we got a victory against the Recall spam deck. Doug from HR, get back to work and stop playing these decks. Do I want the Whirling Death? Not quite yet, I don't think. Does Whirling Death still work if the unit is stunned out of combat, a la Mark of the Storm?
Die when I am ready.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Maybe we'll find out. Maybe our opponent will forget to play Mark of the Storm like our last... Oh no. Oh well.
I go where the winds flow. For now.
Shield Bolt. Let's do this. Could find something good to target with this.
Wind, help your fellows.
Of course, my master!
My words bring power to metal.
For my school!
They really need to take away the sound effect off of this. On top of everything else, that's the most annoying thing about it, is that it won't shut up.
Time for a leap of faith.
I possess the secrets of Kinku.
Do you know? I'll pass for now.
Is this the face of fear?
I write the rules of power.
We got quick attack.
If you can fight, show me!
Light steps.
Well, they can't take away both of our stuff. Both of our things.
The power of the written word.
Oh, I should have given it to her. This, I was still thinking that this is what I'd want to put it on at the end of last turn, but this wasn't on the field yet, and then I just kind of defaulted to my previous thing. Yeah, I definitely should have put it on there. Well, I guess we're not attacking with her now. I don't know. Maybe I'm still supposed to.
Don't want any trouble.
Oh, he's going for the kill here. So confused. Whoa, we're 2-0 against the Kenanari decks. I'm really not sure why that our opponent conceded there. Do I even want to bother? Do I just want to move on with my life? I guess it's a new deck. We'll try this matchup one more time, and then I think we're just conceding on sight to this matchup. It's so tedious and boring. So far.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
You've been breaking wind all over my games today, Kenan, yes.
Onward!
Think that spell mana. Wow, that's a lot of Pantheon. We might actually be running out of Pantheon on our turn. Just so we can get aggressive.
The dark beckons. To serve the
And
great
honestly, I wonder if I'm supposed to play Brothers, but no, I don't. I won't have the mana for Pantheon as well. I mean... Do you have a way to interact? Okay. You know. I didn't want that Blade Franklin anyway.
A soldier stands among us.
We are all soldiers this day.
At least we got to do a cool thing with Brother John.
You have much to learn.
Recall and I overwhelm. I'm fine with that. He should have blocked here if he was going to do that.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Gonna boop our guy, or is he gonna put it on Pantheon as a safety measure? Probably gonna put it on Pantheon, yeah. I'd actually prefer he target this, personally. Ooh, burst spell shield gonna be potentially very useful.
I will play my part.
So, do we think he's gonna do it again? If he does it again, I can't give my guy +1/+1. I'm at the stage in the game where I don't think I really want to do it. Do I want to play this out?
Noxus will pay for what they did to us.
Ugh, that's annoying. But I guess it gets the mark off of him, so... Oh wait, it doesn't... Well, he has to wait till... If he does it in response, yeah, he has to wait till after it triggers. At least we get this trigger, so that's fine. Potentially very useful.
Lead, we must.
Well, we start here and see what they do. They're probably blocking both of these. They might try to just stun this, and maybe Bastion will get us out of it.
It's too late for you.
Let's see. I need to do this. We have 7. They're exactly dead.
Lock shields.
Would prefer to keep my Pantheon alive.
Master.
Am I supposed to do this, or am I supposed to play a Pantheon? Because they're going to get to recall him anyway. And then this plus that plays... makes a bunch of stuff to then kill this afterward. But then I guess I play the Pantheon, but then I don't have a spell shield for the following round. I suppose I could always draw it. I don't know. It probably makes sense to make them work for it. I'm also wondering if I'm supposed to stop this from hitting, but I don't think the life steal from that is relevant anymore.
I possess the secrets of Kinku. First step's the hardest. Ultimate Tempest Strike!
Didn't the first time he'd do this, he didn't get a bunch of these out of the deck? I assume that's because they were in hand. But now we suddenly have a bunch more. Alright, well, if I do it to him... Yeah, I should have just double shield vaulted this turn, probably. Because he marks, deals 2, marks, deals 2. So they're gonna have to unload on him to,
We fall as light upon dark.
This way!
if I block... So they get to use all of this to stop this block no matter what. I guess I'll go here because that's not happening. I guess I could put it here and then they don't get the 2 lights, but I don't think
For
that
the king.
matters. Then they'll have another one.
Stand together. I was always mortal.
When will I find peace?
Gods, demons, they all must die. A soldier stands among us.
We are all soldiers this day.
No spell shield, unfortunately, so if they have, like... Yeah. Anywho. If they have a way to stun this. I mean, they're also PNZ. They could just... oh no, I have barrier. They can't damage kill this. What am I saying? We are also elusive, so that's nice.
To death I go.
The dragon binds us. Let me see your technique.
Yikes. That's only... puts him to 1? That stinks. I know we have this in hand, but I mean...
No more hesitation.
They have a way to interact with this. We're in trouble. Alright. Because like with triple cannon, I'm assuming we're dead if this attack doesn't go through. Yeah.
We will stand again.
Yeah, that life stealer doing work. Maybe I should have I screwed that up then, right? I should have attacked with him first. But it wouldn't have mattered, obviously, but like I should have forced the spell out, then I could have like assigned the combat trick elsewhere, but none of our things had overwhelm, so it didn't matter. If Riven had generated an overwhelm fragment, then obviously it's a different story. Keep our 2 faded things and try to find. That's actually pretty good because I can go Saga Seeker on 1, bank 2 spell mana, Wounded White Flame on 3, attack with them all. Could also Riven instead, depending on what our opponent wants to do.
There's plenty of killing left.
Yuppie! I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
And we're gonna take a big chunk here. They got a pretty aggressive start. Do I do the thing I was gonna say? Or do we want to play Riven to start? I don't want to do this.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
You know that thing.
Trade here, I guess, which sucks.
You poor thing.
This is outrage!
Keep up, keep up.
Do we think they have... Harpoon plus Warning Shot in hand? Because that would be a reason to hold up Bastion.
Let's do this.
It's mana inefficient. But I think I'm supposed to hold that up.
The past is a burden we must learn to bear.
Yeah, I can play Blade Fragment plus hold up Bastion for this attack. Which I think is what I want to do. They had a pretty good start. I'd be surprised if we're going to be able to stop what's going on here.
Even a fragment snuffs out lives.
One good turn, eh, friendo?
Monster harpooning that for her. It's okay. Sejuani's gonna come down and wreck us now. And then she'll level up, and then we're out of this game.
carved from the savage cold.
I suppose she actually can't do damage here. Yet.
Born for conquest.
Oh wait, she is gonna level up. Because of that, I forgot about that. Yeah.
You cannot break what is already broken.
I don't think we're gonna be doing very well against that deck. As long as that deck's a thing, I don't think we could ever really beat it reasonably. That's like... That deck is the aggro killer. It's a reason why it does so well where all the other mid-range decks fail. In these very aggressive last couple of formats. Looking for a curve. There we go. This is not bad, I guess. Blade Squire on 1, then we could Shield Vault on 2, stun their Zoe if they don't open attacks with her. They probably will, though. They have that. Maybe we get to stun something else that they have.
To serve the greater good.
I'm gonna pass. I want to be able to play Shield Bolt this turn. Or next turn.
Come out from your shadows, demon!
It's my time.
Together, stranger!
Is this a playing out Pantheon type of game? That doesn't have Challenger yet. They need to play another unit so we can just stun whatever their follow-up is. Now we'll stun that, and if they do play another unit to give this Challenger, it can't just eat this because it's +1/+1. We can also just decide to play another Shield Vault. Riven? Riven would be nice. I'm gonna attack here. We could actually give a quick attack. It's actually probably better. Maybe I'm supposed to play this first, because then we'd have two. We could actually use Brother's Bond to its fullest, because they might try to play a defensive spell on this Saga Seeker, and we'd be interested potentially in using Brother's Bond to push the damage up on this. Yeah. I guess it goes pretty darn high, though, huh? I mean, we could do it, I just don't think it's worthwhile, because it's like, we have to spend 2 tricks to 1 to do, to potentially do that stuff. And I don't think I want to play out Pantheon. I think I will do this one, though. Because we already targeted for the turn, I want something to play another Shield Vault on.
By my spear, the gods will no war.
To death I go.
Probably not supposed to block here because I don't want to get got by a single combat. So we won't. Ooh, hello.
We cry out! No more gods! No more demons! Leave, we must!
And Challenger. We can't play everything. Am I supposed to pass here? Like, he obviously wants to play something, but... It's 1 spell mana to none. He can't level up Pantheon on this turn.
Live.
So I can't challenge her, unfortunately. So attacking with this is kind of eh. So I guess I'll just pass and see what they do, because if they go to our next turn, we get to do some stuff. Probably supposed to kill this, actually. Am I actually supposed to block this guy? Because, like, they could make it quite large.
Stand up!
It's risky. Can I die from this? Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4... Probably supposed to block here. Like, this thing has the potential to get huge. Huge, so I don't want that to be a factor. I'll do this preemptively because we have a lot of spell mana to burn. Yeah!
Today we stood firm and said, no more.
keep a shield vault, but unless I hit a 1-drop, it's probably gonna need at least 1 for their against their deck though, huh? Yeah, they're attacking on their turn 3, and that's their Poppy / well, that's their Lulu turn. Poppy's a 4-drop. Yeah, this is a pretty good curve. We got to go Saga Seeker into Rune Weaver into Shield Vault, and we'll see what happens from there.
Words of power linger in the air.
I don't think I'm gonna run our 3-1 into their 2-1. Not just yet.
Soldiers, to me! Show them our metal!
Should I do this?
Your fate was written.
Might be fine, actually. Don't want to lose the dragon to that thing. Probably supposed to buff this, honestly. They have this that they could save up for, so I guess I don't mind trading away a 3-2 for one of their 2-1s. Especially when it creates a thing that we can use.
Shadow, where'd you put that hammer I gave you?
I traded it for this way cooler one.
So if they go to play for Demacia, we can stun. If they do that, we
What are
can
you looking
stun
at me for?
you. Just gonna pass, huh? Ooh. That's nothing. Can leave a message if it's important. It's probably not important. Do I want to turn this thing into a, what is that? A 4-3? Only that and that can trade with it? I'm supposed to diversify my threats a little bit. I should have attacked with this too. There's no reason not to. Definitely should have attacked with this too. I don't know why I thought that that was worth holding back.
You're not a hero, right?
You will not prevail.
I could turn you
For
into a
the Empire.
4/4.
For the glory of Noxus.
Yeah, just imagine, like, we'd have them, like, if they decided not to block that, they'd be at 6, could potentially kill them with Pantheon on our next attack. Potentially a mistake there.
So shiny, it's
I guess they can hook Pantheon. Stinks. Well, we'll see. See what they do.
Faster. I'm attacking. I'm ready.
Trick is swing hard.
Stand up!
The Pantheon's pretty good.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
Question is, am I supposed to stun something? Like, I could stun. If I do that, like, I would have to stun this, because otherwise it's going to eat it. I guess, yeah, this plus that kills it, and I'd rather keep this. Okay, well now they did that, so I could do this then?
We fall as light upon fire.
Exploration and exportation.
Let's see. This hooks, you know, here or here. I could chump. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to pass. I don't think we're dead. There's a shield bolt. That's pretty good. Go with the person with the biggest booty. They might have to play this for Demacia defensively.
Upon our return.
If we get Challenger, I think we win because we get 2 attacks with Pantheon. We got Challenger. And Lifesteal, which is very good. Did not get Spell Shield. We got Quick Attack. Okay. That was sweet.
Today we stood firm and said, no more.
Today we stood firm and said, no more. No more of those Mark of the Storm decks, please. Okay.
I hope that was not. It's my time.
Bad
Daddies beware, Mama's got a gun.
These hands know metal and magic. What's a warrior but hands to wield a weapon?
The heart and mind to aim its strike.
Finally, some action.
It is written.
Serving lead.
Unfortunately, we've not been working towards our
I should make a speech.
Pantheon.
Where's my speech?
Pops in your head.
So, like, while the blade fragments provide us lots of means to target our stuff, the unfortunate reality is that
We're rolling.
we don't want to use them on our defensive turns. Like, that would have been nice the turn before. He opened attack, so it didn't really matter, but... And, like, now I want to use 2 to trigger both the Faded. Which is a tension that happens in the other deck, too.
Hunters.
Probably see a trade, yeah. Here.
Take the wheel. No fear.
I guess they are a deck that doesn't actually care about Fizz, so they're fine making this trade.
It's majestic, like my moustache with bark.
Well, good news is they're not too far along with that yet. I'm gonna do this. Now they're that one play already put them quite a bit ahead. Oh boy. Well, I mean, Pantheon's nowhere near doing his thing. Still, he might be worth playing out.
I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots. To serve the greater good.
A soldier stands among us.
We are all soldiers this day.
Putting this here because I don't want to go all in on the Pantheon because they probably have thingy. Whatchamacallit, Mini-Morph. So we'll probably see that go here now. But at least we can kind of pushing 4 damage or getting closer to it.
Shall we bully off?
This is Mama's house.
Absolutely. Top hole.
They feel death coming at the tip of my spear.
Retreating bravely!
I hope that was mud.
Okay, I mean... Don't want you to die to something, so I guess we'll do it on you. Hopefully our opponent attacks us, so we can get another thingy.
Words of power linger in the air.
Those are actually two pretty good hits. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put any more stuff on that guy. Okay, yep.
Gods, demons, they all must die.
The old tongues are spoken in blood.
They will know.
Another mini morph. Oh my god. Man, that game was fun. Not the one I auto conceded, the one before that. Coming down to the wire. I guess we'll keep the Blade Squire. Kind of want to be working towards our reforge.
Nature does not
We
know.
stand together. I mean, okay, let's do
To
this.
serve the greater good.
The forest strikes.
Finally, some action. I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
I was hesitant there because I didn't want them to play their Ari, which is a 2/3, but I have a feeling they just don't block for fear of a combat trick.
Come out from your shadows,
I'm
demon.
gonna play this because if they play an Ari, I would like to stun it with Shield Vault while targeting this guy. Not gonna target Fizz, that's for sure.
Oh boy, here I go.
Okay with that.
I live for those who do not.
Now it's obvious they're not playing an Ari, so I'll do this. So they're losing one of the blockers. So I think I go with this and just go open
That
attacks.
was mud. It's my time.
Hello, Wasting Light. How are things going in the cards world? I saw you guys got like a mini expansion or something.
No fear.
Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. I just haven't really been interested in doing so. I found other things to do offline, if you can believe it. Offline. Oh, it's coming to mobile finally. That's cool. What are they playing? Sure.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
I guess I'm gonna spend my mana then if they are. Okay, Riven is nice. Pantheon's nowhere near leveling, unfortunately.
To serve the greater good.
They could actually kill us here, potentially. 6. Oh, if they have Twin Disciplines, they can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is only 2 more.
They'll never see us coming.
Too bad we're not playing our Sharksight version of this deck. Okay, Overwhelm was definitely one of the key things we wanted to see.
Fly to them on broken wings!
Out with the hunters.
Prank does nothing, that does nothing, so all it comes down to the 3 cards they have here.
I ain't afraid.
I mean, they should be blocking everything, for sure. All they need is 1 unit. This unit kills us, so no reason not to block with everything here. Yeah, like 1 more block and it forces my hand.
Sneaky.
Okay, or they could do that, I suppose.
You cannot escape.
No more hesitation.
Oh. Yeah, no, we lose. I can do 2 more damage. Well, we don't necessarily lose, actually. I could do this.
Shields!
Which takes them down to 1. And then they need to play something out. Actually, no, they could just play the Mourn. And, we can definitely lose, unfortunately. All they have to do is play the Mourned and open attacks, and they can even get a little bit of information with Prank first. Like, if they see this, yeah. They see this, now they know they have to open attack. I might do that at some point if I have the time. I've been keeping up on the updates.
Full speed ahead.
Broken, never beaten.
How long have we been playing this one for? An hour? Alright, I think it's about time to move on. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of neat stuff going on in this deck, obviously. If you're a fan of Riven and the Reforge mechanic like I am, it's kind of a neat choice. But I think I prefer, between the 2 Pantheon decks we played today, I definitely prefer the... I definitely prefer this one. This one just it's just got a lot more going for it, in my opinion. You're more consistently leveling Pantheon by turn 5. A lot of your stuff that you're playing to target to get there, and the reason is because you have a lot of stuff that you're fine playing on offense or defense. All those things that you're using, forcing bad blocks by your opponent or interacting with their stuff with the challengers. Like, that Elusive's aggro deck has a much tougher time against this one because we have challengers that can eat their stuff. And when we're not doing that, we have Sharp Sight to block their stuff too. So just a lot more, yeah, just a little bit more suited to deal with the various threats that we could come across in the game. And then Jarvan 4 is just a sweet top end threat. So we'll definitely be playing more of that in the future. We'll probably experiment more with Pantheon and other shells, but we're put that one on the back burner for now.